me go live here.
Hello, internet buddies! It is the RickityBridge back again, and we have the most special of guests today. We have the fantastic, the wonderful, the strategic, and most importantly, the Irish Grayzo.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm excited for this. Thanks for having me.
Oh man, this is gonna be so much fun. It definitely didn't take us 30 minutes to set up the stream. We're just professionals here, aren't we?
Yeah. Probably about 40 minutes, to be honest.
No, but this is gonna be so much fun.
Absolutely.
All right.
So let me get connected here. Just gonna be a second,
Of course.
We'll get things ready to roll. Do you want to tell people what we're doing today, Rickity?
Absolutely. So, I was telling my friend Grayzo that I like the Martells and I wanted them to be on the Iron Throne. So, we were talking about it and we decided that we should do it. So, I'm going to be the schemer, Prince Doran of Dorne. And we're going to use plots and schemes to get the Targaryens off the Iron Throne and to remain unbowed, unbent, and unbroken.
I love that. And I'm going to play in the background a little bit, but I'm going to be mainly a marshal. I'm going to play as Oberyn the Viper Martell, who is a landless adventurer, I think in and around Tyrosh at the start of our timeline here, who has refused marriage, but he is going to be working from the shadows to help his Dornish kinsmen and his family of the Martells rise to power. So by any means necessary, I'm at your disposal, Rickety.
Absolutely.
Let's jump in.
Okay.
You've selected your character. Do you want to set any game rules? Anything you don't want to do? Anything you would like enabled, or are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. It's just not streaming for some reason.
Okay, well, take a second. We'll get everything ready to rock.
Yeah, no one's seeing my screen. Hold on.
Sure. We were trying to screen share for a bit. Maybe we messed it up by doing that.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome. Okay. Scene 2. Yes, please. You can hear everything, Valkyrie. That's good. Hello, everyone in the chat. Jariason, Kilo the Rose, Not Yet Human, Valkyrie. Oh my goodness, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I was hoping to show you, gameplay. Let's see. Why is this not working? Scene 2. Okay. Docs, scenes, game capture.
Harrenhal's independent. Interesting.
Oh, Harrenhal's independent. That's good, because what we were thinking the strategy would be is to kind of go after the free cities a bit and then use them to help us out, take out the Iron Throne. And
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's here. Hi. Sorry about that, guys. Can you see stuff now? W's in the chat if you can see stuff and Rickety figured it out. Wait, are you even using OBS? I assume you're alright. You can see things! W! Yay! Yeah, I added a fancy new thing, guys, so now I have 2 scenes. And, yeah, I now know how to do it properly. So thank you for your patience.
Hey! There we go. Yeah, I just checked. Everything's good on your end. I was just jumped onto your stream.
Alright, thanks. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so, man, I am so excited for this playthrough. So, I was thinking that, okay. Game rules, we can just do, like, normal difficulty, right? Nothing too crazy?
Yeah, I think so. I think we'll do normal difficulty. By the way, Yaweasel says he has more scenes configured in OBS than average viewers, so if you're looking maybe for advice, I don't know. Yaweasel, I'm putting your hand up there. That sounded like you volunteering for set up some fancy cutscenes.
Yeah, Weasel, that would be awesome if you want some help later, man. Yeah, I can see Grayzo's chat, I can see my chat. Let's go.
You want to
Harbinger
jump in?
Valkyrie. I can see Blinky from Robin Hood Men in Tights. It's funny. Yeah, I am. I am totally okay. I have selected Doran.
Okay.
So we should be good here.
Okay, and then game rules. You guys want to just roll with it? It's gonna be on Iron. It's not gonna be Iron Man mode disabled. So we can make a save if we need to do anything funky, and then not that I ever kind of save scum, you know. But we're gonna go straight in and start the game. Hopefully you
Yes.
enjoy it, folks. If you haven't already, do take a look at the video description on the channel. You'll see RickityBridge's Twitch. He is almost on the way to being monetized. If you can go and take a second to show him some support, tell him Grayzo sent you. It'd be much appreciated. Hopefully you enjoy this beautiful adventure of the Rise of Dorne. Let's jump in.
All right. Yeah, I am all good to go. All right.
You said speed 2, right?
Yeah, yeah. Our good channel friend Overseer, who also has a YouTube channel, said anything above speed 2 might cause the game to lag a bit. Rickety, I need 5 zebras and a monk of stat, says Dryson. That's funny. Not that I ever scum saved, Grayzo. So was that a lie? Seriously, we know you saved Grayzo, says Overseer. Overseer
I've
sends
made
his
7 saves
greetings.
already. I've made 7 saves just in case already, just so we can
Yeah.
revert back, you know?
Yeah, so right now we're kind of in a war that we, in a way, like,
Oh, you're in a war?
yeah, I'm at war because Robert's rebellion. So,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
so like at this point we're on the Targaryen side because Elia is married to Rhaegar, but we're not very happy with Rhaegar because he married Lyanna as well. So
I see.
I'm probably gonna send some troops over to help the Targaryens because we don't want
Boo.
the sister to die, right? Because Robert will kill Elia. We don't like the Targaryens or the Baratheons. We are unbowed, unbent, unbroken. Okay.
So you're going on the Targ side. I have an option to join the war as well.
Yeah.
Should I do that? Actually, let me throw down a save in case something funky happens. Just while we're connected, because you don't want one of us getting executed in the first battle or anything crazy like that. Okay, so you want me to join on the side of the Targaryens? I can certainly do that.
Yeah.
Looks like he will take us.
Yeah,
okay,
like 200 IQ move is like helping the Targaryens, letting them get weak by fighting the Baratheons, and then kind of swooping in like 10 years later, or however long it takes. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Are you racing your armies? Yeah. I see you walking across. Okay, so can you chill in? You're gonna walk through. Are you going up by Highgarden? Is that the way it's bringing you?
yeah, I can stop though if you want to join me, Oberyn.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll land in flat water here.
Flat water. Okay.
And then I'll just connect. Yeah, I'll connect to your army because
Cool.
I'm only across the sea here.
Yeah,
And then while we do that, you're playing Intrigue, are you?
I haven't actually chosen my lifestyle yet.
Oh no.
Oh no, Grayzo left.
Well, it said mismatch found. Oh no. Okay. We did make a save though, so that's okay.
Yeah, it happens.
Can you hot join or no?
I think I can.
Okay.
Open for multiplayer.
Yeah. Aegon the Conqueror was talking. Sorry, while Aegon the Conqueror was taking most of Westeros, Dorne said, "Screw you, your dragons, and your sister wives." Dorne was truly built different, nothing ends. Yeah, exactly. Unbent, unbroken.
Exactly.
Very cool.
Yeah, so now, guys who are watching me, you get to see the loading screen. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it so nice?
Why do we desync? Maybe we do speed 1 just to start off, and then we increase it. I feel like maybe we might need to do that.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. You have a password, right? Okay. Let's go to scene 4 for a second, guys. And so that people can't just randomly join and make it even more unstable. Okay.
Yeah, I probably should have just made a private game. Sorry, man.
Nah, it's all good. I'm just... Yeah, it's still streaming, though. See... Okay. Yep, everyone can still see it. Okay. Yeah, guys, thank you for your patience. I've literally been doing this for like a week. So
You're doing great.
There's just a lot of
Don't worry
stuff
about
I'm
it.
learning here, guys. So thank you for your patience.
You're getting the baptism of fire, buddy.
I really am. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Okay. No one could see what I typed. Okay, awesome. Okay. How is everyone's
Waiting
day
for a
going?
reply from the survey.
Keela the Rose says, you're doing well. It's a lot to learn. Thank you, Keela. Jariasin writes down the password. Jariasin, if you ever want to play a game with me, my dude, just ask. I'm there, man. I got you.
Game request from Jariasin. Should I accept? Sure, why not?
Oh no. Okay.
So I see you're joining the server, but I didn't get a prompt or anything on my end, so...
Yeah. I should be able to hot join.
Okay.
I should be able to. Doesn't mean I will. Kilo the Rose is just laughing. I'm doing love. Got a lot of books I've been ordering off of Amazon. Cool. Yeah. What's your favorite book, Dryasin? I love reading. Right now, I'm reading the Powder Mage trilogy. It's by Brian McClellan, and it's really good. And Grayzo, aren't you reading Wheel of Time?
I am reading The Wheel of Time at the moment. Yeah, I'm about halfway through the... Is it the third, fourth book? It's the fourth book, The Shadow Rising.
Okay.
That's where we're at.
Am I with you now?
I see that you've just joined, and yeah. I see
my
it.
army is headed towards Flatwater. Okay, cool. We're
Okay,
back,
and you're
everybody.
On speed 1, right?
Yeah, I'm on speed 1.
Okay, cool.
And yes.
What was your favorite Game of Thrones book, Rick?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I think I like the first one the best, because George Martin does a lot of things. Like, reading that book is not for the faint of heart. There are some scenes I had to skip just because it was very violent and very adult, and
Yeah.
making jokes and stuff, totally fine. But like actually seeing it, like, that's why I don't watch the show either. Like, I know it would make me uncomfortable, but like, I think that he did a really good job with subverting expectations in a very, very smart way. Like, he would set something up and everything would point to that, and then he would pull the rug from under them. Oh, hello, Luke from YouTube. Just because of that, I'm gonna read those books, says Dryson. Okay. Yeah, like, I mean, if you're not squeamish, you know, like, totally give it a watch. Like, they're very well written, and he does really good with characters and stuff. Yeah, I still have the game paused. Okay, now it's unpaused. I hope that's okay.
Oh, I can get in alliance with you, so I'm just gonna send that off.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and I am going down the intrigue tree like you said. Yes.
So thank you. I was gonna ask because Oberyn, take a look at Oberyn. He's got 32 intrigue, but he's like, if you're doing intrigue, it doesn't make sense for me to do intrigue, but I get an extra 40% from it, so like I could be pretty good. But I'm gonna go martial, and I'm gonna just take valor to start off, just so I get an advantage. But I'm primarily gonna make him a martial. I'm on my way over to you.
Right,
is there anything else that we could be doing to start off, or
yeah, I mean,
search for mace there?
I mean, I think it might be best to wait till the kids are older, Ariane and Quentin, before I do a marriage alliance with them, but that's definitely an option.
Okay.
Yeah, but let's just wait till the war is settled, because there's just going to be a lot going on right now.
Sounds good.
Hey, you're on the way. Hooray.
I'm there. I just picked up a really drunk maester, which I'm very happy about.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, patron aspect. I think I'm gonna go with the father. No, that doesn't make sense because it takes out my intrigue. Let's do the smith, actually. That might help, because stewardship is nice to have, and I don't necessarily want to focus on it. Okay. Are we all good to go? Let's try and save the Targs from themselves. Okay.
Is your army called the First Army of Sunspear? Yeah, it is. Okay, so you're driving. I'm attached to you now.
Okay.
Pretty cool now.
Okay,
nice.
so you have played this game more than me. I was thinking that we could go across the sea and kind of start attacking the Stormlands, like in Wrathfield around there. What do you think of that? Is that a good idea to go across the river?
Did you just refuse my alliance?
No, I didn't do anything.
You're Doran, right?
Yeah, I'm playing as Dorne.
I got a pop up, my dear brother. After long consideration, I'm afraid I have come to the conclusion I must refuse your offer.
What?
Troubling. Maybe because we desynced, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's because we desynced here.
Okay. Well, you're fighting for the Targs.
Negotiate alliances.
Are you a real Martell? Are you? I'm just joking.
Listen, I will do what I must to save my sister. Keela the Rose in my chat says, "Ooh, drama." Exactly, Keela. Exactly.
Oh, we'll get there though. So I've played this. I would say, how good you are at Baldur's Gate is kind of how good I am at CK3. Like you know your stuff in Baldur's Gate. I know a little bit about CK3 and AGOT.
Yeah.
So if you need any, like if you're like, hey, what should I do?
Yeah.
Let me know. But I also don't want to be like backseating you, right?
Oh yeah,
but I
of
feel
course.
One of the main things that after this war, when it's done, is you should get war declaration from her liege. But her liege might be different depending on who wins, so we got to do the war first.
Yeah, so I was thinking Wrathfield over here. Just you know, kind of attacking Storm's End, their main place. So
how much money have you got?
How much money have I got?
Yeah.
447.
It'll probably cost you 100 or maybe 150 to go across the water.
Okay.
Whereas if you walk around the water, you'll get you actually won't get any. You won't lose any soldiers until you're leaving Dorne.
Yeah.
But you're trading off essentially. You would pay to land in the Stormlands, and if you get attacked in the first 20 days while you're there, you get a huge debuff because you're like it's kind of like you're disembarking exactly.
Oh my goodness!
I wouldn't land directly on Stormlands.
Thank you for the raid, everybody. Yeah. So
nice.
So basically, you're saying we should go around to save the gold. Okay, cool.
Yeah, or just don't land on Storm's End because Storm's End will be high fort level and they can raise their soldiers there.
Okay, yeah. So then let's go to this small one here.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just go across the land to save the gold, and we'll just go to a small fort over here.
Beautiful. Yeah,
looks like we're just gonna take attrition no matter what. Hey, Raiders.
Even though we're in Dorne? Maybe.
Yeah, it says we're gonna take attrition as soon as we get to the Stormlands. It's saying in Dorne we'll be fine, but as soon as we get to the Stormlands. Yeah.
We are winning the war now, which is good.
Yeah, it is good because like without that, the Martell sister is. Abby, hello Abby. Lemmy just hit 50 on Twitch. Everyone, W's in the chat for Lemmy. Hooray, Lemmy. Good job, buddy. All
Congratulations.
Right. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so this is going to be not a lockdown drag out fight. This is going to be fun. Because it looks like the Baratheon army is busy up here. Okay. And then I was thinking that you could stay landless if you'd prefer, Grayzo, or we could like make you the Duke of the Stepstones or something, like get all these under your control.
So I've never really maxed out landless, so
you kind of want to stay landless.
I might do that for a bit.
Okay.
For a bit until you get a kingdom, until maybe I can take over the Vale or the Reach. You can give me that throne if you want, but
That would be
I'm gonna stay landless and be like your private mercenary company for now. You have your own golden company
that's so
or sunshine
cool.
company, maybe, because we're in Dorne.
The company of vipers.
Yeah, perfect. I'm
Uh,
taking a bunch of attrition here too, man.
yeah.
Okay, we are sieging. We're going to where are we going? Stonehelm?
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking Stonehelm. Because I didn't because
Well,
yeah, because I was
Go ahead.
afraid that if I went for like Storm's End, their big army would come after us. And I'm not sure the AI is smart enough to actually help. So I was going to try and help out by like sieging smaller territories down here.
This one's going to take 12 years.
Whoa.
You probably want to grab something a little bit smaller than that just to start off.
Okay.
By the way, my because I'm landless, my men won't replenish even if we own the holding.
Oh, that's not good.
So I might need to dip
Okay.
in a little bit, but don't take a castle. Try take a town like Swellcrest would be good.
Okay, how about the city
or
city of Twin thing here? It's not sieging. Okay, let's try sieging this down. This is interesting. Like I've played CK3 before, but like my computer was never good enough to play this mod. So like this is kind of my first experience with it, and I'm like really excited, but I also don't know a lot. Like
yeah, you're it's still not sieging. It looks like you're like our armies are starving right now.
Yeah, do we need to just go back to Dorne? Like I don't.
I would try find a Targ army, see where they're at.
Yeah.
So they're all fighting in the north. They're up north of River Run, and they're winning.
Good.
So you've two choices. Like it's in your it doesn't actually benefit me to be in this army anymore. So I'm gonna detach because I've lost like three
Okay.
like 3/3 of my army.
Okay,
and then you should try siege somewhere. If you can siege a small town, you'll get gold.
Okay, cool. And I will send you gold so that you can get some more men back.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, sweet. I gotta do a contract, it seems, because
Yeah, go.
Yeah, my men at arms are gone, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna head back here.
Yeah, even basic siege engines are useful. Okay, yeah, okay. All right, men at arms. See, I was so worried about the technical issues, I didn't do the basic thing of like, you know, getting some men at arms. Thank you, Overseer and Lemmy in the chat. You guys are MVPs for reminding Rickity. Are you even looking at chat, my guy, says Overseer? I am now. Luke says, can we march on Storm's End? Yeah, I mean, technically we can.
The fort level's super high. You can, but you're gonna bleed your army. It's fort level 31. So what was the last place we were looking at? We were looking at Stonehelm was fort level 27, and that took 12 years. So you're probably looking at like 15 years if you want to do it. You can, but you might lose a lot of soldiers.
Yeah. I mean, I'm totally okay with losing soldiers. Yikes, men in arms are where it's at, says Lemmy. Yeah, I agree, Lemmy. I agree, man. Okay, let's see here.
Your character, by the way, might get gout.
Yeah. Yeah, he has gout in the books.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like hard coded that he gets it at a certain age or what, but he seems okay right now.
Yeah, he does. What was my favorite Doran quote in the books? I'm trying to remember it word for word because it's so cool. It's like you sand snakes don't understand what went on. Your father was the viper. I was the grass in which the viper hides. I thought that was so cool.
Very, very cool.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, he's shrewd, isn't he? He doesn't rush into any rash decisions.
Nope.
Allied against the war.
Light infantry are worthless for anything but two reasons. First, they counter heavy infantry, and second, they have decent screen that saves you from enemy pursuit. Otherwise, they only eat up supply and waste valuable oxygen. Wow, that's a bit harsh, Overseer. What do you think about light infantry, Grayzo?
Light infantry?
Yeah.
I tend to go for special man-at-arms units if I can. I tend to replace my light infantry. I
Okay.
don't think about them too much. Yeah, they're good for fodder. They're good for if you're sieging and stuff. They're better than levies.
Yeah, so it seems like sieging down this little place isn't hurting, and we're about to win.
Oh, nothing ends. How did you spot that? Sorry, how did you spot that? Rob just died. Rob Baratheon just died. King Aerys just won the war. Stannis is the current king of the Stormlands.
Elia is safe. Doran is very pleased. But
The crossing, the Freys are independent.
Oh, that's hilarious. How did they manage that? Lord Walder
showed up late to the war. He showed up late like he normally does, and he didn't declare for either side. And then because of that, maybe he was granted independence. I don't know.
The late Lord Frey.
Yeah.
What a loser. Okay.
Yeah.
So
can I make a suggestion for your move?
Dude, do it. I am all open to suggestions.
You have an alliance with the Targs, so and you joined his war, so he likes you. So modify your contract and say that you would give him more levies and take war declaration. And that will allow you then to expand either into the Stormlands, which will be weaker now because it's a new leader with Stannis.
Okay.
Or how's the reach? How's the reach? Look, so, reach is normally pretty powerful.
I'll go from no levies to low levies, and my
go high. Like you have to give him. He has to get something for it, right? So you're saying, hey, I'm going to give you more soldiers, or you can give him more gold. But generally, most of the time, I'll give him more soldiers because it's just levies.
Okay. Yeah. So.
And then.
Okay. So
you should have a checkbox for war declaration.
Yep. Yep. I have it checked. This is going to be interesting. Let's do it. Modify the contract.
Yeah. And he'll let you know. Yes. You should accept it. You should.
Yes. I just ticked it up one, Grayzo. I got away with just giving him low levies because I had none before.
Dorne, we're not giving him levies.
Dorne wasn't giving him any levies. That's so good. Dude, that was a great idea. Okay.
So your next move then is, I don't think you'll have claims outside of Dorne, so you want to start making claims outside of Dorne. You could can you declare war on the stepstones like off the bat? Can you just right click and declare war, or do you need claims to start? Maybe like if you wanted to take.
See, I can hit disrupt piracy or free slaves.
Okay.
But that doesn't give us the land.
So you have two choices then, Rickety, and this is your first fork in the road, right? This is where you're going to choose your own journey. So you have two choices. You can either forge a claim in the stepstones and begin to take over the islands to strengthen Dorne overall, and you have an island nation, probably nearer to Tyrosh if you want to go towards the free cities. Or you can start to take land in Westeros. If you're thinking of doing Westeros, my suggestion might be to use your children to get marriages with other kingdoms. So, for example, if you want to take over land in the Reach, you might want to ally the Western lands or the Riverlands. And when you do the Casus Belli for that war, they'll join you to hopefully fight for that land in the Reach, and you could slowly eat away at their land.
Okay.
So it's up to you whether you want to go external or whether you want to go internal.
Okay. So what I'm thinking right now is that Doran is very shrewd, and I'm playing as him. So, like, he knows right now the Reach is very, very strong. And even with 2 of the 7 kingdoms, they'd still be a handful. However, these pirates are not only making things hard on his people, they're also super weak in comparison. And if we want to get alliances with, like, Mir and Pentos and Bravos, which would be really cool, it would help to be actually closer to them. So I'm thinking we take the stepstones, honestly. I think that would be really fun.
Let's do it. I overlooked as well, you're allied to the Targaryens. So if you wanted to, you could call in the Targs with 36,000 soldiers. So if you're taking the stepstones, I would suggest look at Tyrosh and look where their capital is. If you filter to economy and buildings, there's 4 special buildings on that island alone. That's probably the most lucrative spot to steal in stepstones. Their capital, basically. You see the big pink building. It looks like, I don't know, Disney World.
Yeah.
That's a good holding.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the rest is up to you.
All right, interesting. Luke says the stepstones will be easiest to start. I agree, Luke. I agree. All right. Yeah.
Walder Frey's played 70 chess in 70.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. 70, Jason 70.
He's definitely like seven moves ahead anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna get too valuable of land to start with. Also, we have two marriageable kids here, so I'm just curious to see what type of alliances we could get. Like, I really love the idea of getting an alliance with the Riverlands for sure.
Who's on the Riverlands? Is it Hoster? Is Hoster still there?
Nope, it's Lady Paramount Arena Stark. Okay.
Whoa, okay, so hang on. What happened? Oh, so there's a... What happened to the Tullys?
I don't know.
None
They
of their
must
house
have died
members
out.
are alive. So after joining the war, I think it was the Tullys in the north rebelled in that. Maybe it was a few other places, but the Tully dynasty, there's no more Tullys anymore. Their house was wiped out, it seems. Yeah.
Okay, so I think I can betroth Arena to Quentin. I think that would be really smart if we can get away with it.
Yeah,
What do
I think you should try it. Do you know so if you go to the Mad King, like King Ares II, and if you click on, there's a skull icon just to the left of his portrait, you can see his kills. He's killed 33 people and the game's only started. So what I think has happened is he's executed the majority of the dynasties that rebelled against him. Like the Darklings are there,
Makes sense.
and
Yeah.
some of the Starks. Rickard is there. Brandon's gone.
Yeah.
But
So
he really took it out on the Tullys.
oh yeah, he did. Oh, Matt says 46 followers. This guy's on fire. Thank you. Overseer says I need X-bows, the best men at arms ever, because they counter both heavy infantry and heavy cavalry. Okay, Overseer, I'll keep that in mind. War declaration doesn't allow them to fight outside the kingdom, Aslemi? No, I think war declaration is just for everything, right? Right, Grayzo? You can just declare war.
What? Yeah, you can. You can declare war, but you'll need a claim for it first.
Okay, so I have a big decision to make, and I would like Oberyn's advice. So
Yes.
Quentin.
Are you uncle? Is that how I should be referring to you? Are you uncle or brother here?
Brother.
What's the
Yeah.
brother? Okay, brother. Let's go.
All right. So I have a marriage offer from the Starks of the Riverlands, but they will only marry
That's so
Quentin
weird.
matrilineally. They won't accept a regular marriage. So that means Ariane would have to be the heir. So
Don't do matrilineal unless you're marrying off one of your female kids.
understood. So that
If you do matrilineal on a female kid, you'll inherit the claims. Like
Nice.
if you marry her off, you'll get the
Okay.
alliance, but it's just for her life, and their children will be Starks.
Okay. So that doesn't really help us. Okay. The Westerlands, let's see what we got here.
Did Ares blow up King's Landing? No, I don't think so. Actually, hang on.
Yeah, the Stormlands definitely won't want to marry us.
No, he didn't.
Hold on. What if I do Ariane to Renly?
Baratheon. Ooh.
Oh,
okay.
they won't accept.
So how far are you away from an exception there?
Negative 842.
Hey, could be worse. Could be worse.
Negative 842. I think that translates to never.
Yeah, never. Not in a
Overseer,
million
I
years.
didn't do anything. I'm just looking at marriages. Don't worry. I haven't done any marriage packs. I'm just looking around, my dude.
So if you filter, like if you go to, like, I'm on your stream at the moment, go to your daughter, or your daughter, and then just filter based on alliance power. What options have you got?
Arranged marriage.
You can set it based on matrilineal.
Matrilineal. Alliance power. Yeah,
Yeah,
not.
so go open up your daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Your daughter's like arranged marriage. Like right click on your daughter's profile.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Uh,
Alliance power. Yeah, there's
yeah,
not
find a
much here.
spouse. Why is alliance power and then matrilineal? Okay. So
Oh, we could go Greyjoy.
would it get you an alliance?
Yeah. I sorted by
Matrilineally?
alliance power. It looks like it. Well, if I click on it and I don't accept it, it should tell me if it will result in alliance, right?
So you've got alliance power, and you see the reach, and then I see you sorted to Greyjoy. Yeah, Lord Oregon. Sorry, my I'm a little bit behind.
You're
Lord
okay.
Oregon of the Greyjoys.
Yeah.
So if you click on that, it will say probably about 10,000 or 11,000 maybe for Greyjoys.
Yeah.
So that's a good one, but you before doing that, you should check what the inheritance is for Iron Islands. So you're going to marry a person called what's his name?
Uragon. Urrigon. Uragon.
He's there's 5 people ahead of him in terms of claimants for the throne. Is there an option for you to marry Roderick?
Roderick, okay.
He's 12. If you can find Roderick, he's better. And the reason being is then he's second in line, and we could probably, with your high intrigue, get rid of Balin. He could have an accident.
Yeah, the only Greyjoys I have available is Uragon and Robin. And Robin has a very bad congenital trait, so I would rather not. It literally says he's stupid.
What about Quentin? Does Quentin have... I don't know whether you're going to get an alliance with your daughter right now.
Yeah, okay. So Quentin, find spouse, relevance, alliance power. I could marry to... Yeah, the Reach doesn't make sense because the Reach and Dorne have never gotten
let's leave those, yeah.
We have Lenice Hightower.
That's interesting. Do you get an alliance with the Hightowers?
Yeah. Yeah, you get an alliance with the Hightowers.
That means if you were to press claims in the Reach, the Hightowers wouldn't be able to fight against you.
Ooh.
And what might be interesting in that scenario is if you go for red wine. If you take the island off the coast of the Reach, you could have the Hightowers kind of like essentially block any of the Reach soldiers from raising and coming by the Hightowers while you go for the island. But that would be a hard take because you're going to disembark.
Yeah.
But it's an option for you too.
But also she has the beautiful trait. That's cool. Oh, I could get an alliance with Lys. That might be cool. Erogena of Lys. Let's see. 12,000 troops. Okay.
That sounds good, actually.
Yeah, I might have to
Once you don't intend to take Lys, that might be that's probably a good move. It might help you secure Tyros.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm doing this one for Quentin for sure. That's so good.
Let's do it.
Okay, and then their kids might actually inherit Lys too. That would be so cool. Yeah.
So
and
are you in line then? So what would Free City of Lys? So Lys is a elective, so it's a little bit different. So did you lock in that marriage already?
Yeah, I did. I already locked it in.
We or House Martell or us, we'll have an alliance until the election takes place.
Okay.
But it's okay. You could probably break a betrothal if he doesn't get elected again.
Yeah, that is true. I can always break a betrothal.
You just secured 11,000 soldiers.
Yeah,
so that's great.
That was, yeah. I really wanted an alliance with the Free Cities too. Like we were talking about before the stream, I thought that would be so cool. Okay, Overseer says if you want vassals to fight outside your kingdom to expand, you could try making them march contracts. That gives them some military benefits and will make them try and expand outside the territory. That's cool. Okay.
Would they not need war declaration though? I feel like they'd need war declaration.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Oh, good news. You're about to be an uncle again in this fake world, Grayzo. Oberyn Grayzo.
Oh my god, really? I'm absolutely skint as it is, man. Another present at Christmas? Oh my god.
Exactly,
okay,
3 presents.
Uncle Oberyn. Here he is. Okay. Can you call him Oberyn then? If it's a boy?
Yes, I will do it. I will
Okay.
call it Oberyn if it's a boy.
Okay, deal.
I just picked up the journaler trait, by the way, so that's fun.
Oh, you're doing stuff in the background. Okay, cool. I've been just adventuring a little bit. I
Yeah,
should
do it.
probably. How much money have you got?
Oh, I have 230 gold. Do you need me to send you some? I got you.
So I'm not going to be that guy that's like, hey uncle, hey brother, can you? I'm like the brother that went traveling that has like zero responsibilities in his life. You know, he's yet to settle down. He's yet to pay a bill. He's just over in the free cities enjoying himself.
Okay, I just sent you a gift. There you go.
Oh, huge! Thank you very much. That will help me increase my pavilion here.
Yeah, dude. If you ever want gold, just let
Men-at-Arms.
me know. I'm just chilling here, like researching alliances for Ariane. Still, I haven't found one that even to ask you about yet. Cause like, I could marry into the north easily, but it wouldn't be matrilineal. You know?
Um, with your daughter, yeah, that's what you mean,
Yeah,
right?
Ariane.
Okay. So I with your daughters, your first daughter especially, and your heir should always be matrilineal.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think you're gonna get a game over. I'm not sure actually. Maybe not.
Oh, yeah. Aragon Greyjoy is the best choice for like matrilineal, and I'm kind of tempted to just do it and then maybe try some schemes in the background to see how we do.
Yeah, try it. Yeah, try it. The funny thing about it is the last person that you have to kill is Euron, which is going to be really kind of cool in terms of the role play. So yeah, go ahead and do it. You'll have to
Alright.
kill, I think, 4 or 5 people. Just pin all the Greyjoys. If I was you, I'd go to Iron Islands and pin all the Greyjoys that are ahead of you in terms of succession,
Okay.
and just go one by one and try get rid of them. I can also, if you want, because I have high intrigue, I could potentially. How many apples do I have? Okay, I'm gonna try make my way back to Sunspear. I'm gonna move my camp back to the mainland, and just see if I can potentially go over towards the Iron Islands and help you get rid of 1 or 2, because I've got high intrigue too, right? So
Yeah.
there's an option for me to do that.
That would be
I wonder
sick.
if I can just sail there actually.
So
Can I just sail the pike?
so it looks like we got Balin, Euron, and Victarion are like the first to go.
Oh, I love Victarion, man. You're okay, fine. Do it. He's
And
one of
then
my favorite characters.
I know Victarion is so cool in the books, but this is a different
He's still
reality.
alive in the books, man.
I know. He's still
like,
kicking. Oh,
like he's a potential suitor for Daenerys in the books.
Luke says, "Oh, please kill Euron." Okay, Luke, we gotta do Euron first, then for Luke.
Fair,
Luke has
okay.
goated status on both of our channels. Like, he's here watching me all the time, and I know he's in the chat when
Yeah.
you're streaming too.
Luke gets at least 3 wishes per stream. That's your first wish, Luke. Congratulations.
All
Don't wish for
right.
more wishes. That one doesn't count.
Murder very hard.
Okay, I think we're traveling, right?
Okay, I'm in debt now. Something broke and I had to repair it.
That doesn't sound good.
No.
Refill Men-at-Arms. I'm gonna do it with gold, with the gold that you just gave me. Boom, spent all my money.
There we go.
But we have a full army again. Okay, good. I feel
Yeah.
a bit more
I'll be out
secure.
of debt in a few months too. Everything will be fine.
Listless has a bit of a theory here if you want to hear it, Rickety.
Oh yeah, totally.
Is it weird to anyone else that Oberyn was the soldier and the poisoner never just took Doran out, the guy in the wheelchair? I think that shows how loyal he is. Like, and what does he have loyal? He actually doesn't have loyal as his character traits. He is lustful, brave, vengeful, and arrogant. I feel like he should have loyal because he's loyal to House Martell. He may not be loyal to, like he has a lot of like bastard children and stuff. He may not be loyal to like his lovers, but in terms of his family, I think he's loyal to like the end for Oberyn. I don't think he'd scheme against Doran personally.
Yeah, I agree. And it's a girl, so I could name it Oberina.
Yeah, let's do it. I always wanted an
Oberyn.
Oberyn.
Okay, let's do it. May you go strong and wise, my daughter. Oberyn Martell.
Can I be your guardian? Is that an option? I'll teach her some intrigue.
Do it. Let's see.
Can I? Let's see if
Educate
I can find her
child. No, guardian. I don't know if you can be her guardian. I'll try.
I think I need to be in your court, maybe.
Yeah, you do have to be in my court. I'm sorry. That's super
right.
lame. I guess
I'll make my way there in a second.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of education, I need to educate the other 2 children. Okay, there we
I
go.
had a lot of kids too.
Yeah, the sand snakes. I'm sure they'll come in handy. Yeah, I still don't have a claim. Speed 1 is crazy. Like, I'm used to playing on, like, speed 4. Wards and
Isn't
Wardens.
it? Like, I feel like I'm way more immersed on speed 1 than I have been on, like, just zooming by, right? It's like a Formula 1 race. It's like, and then it's like, 50 years have gone by, you know?
Oh my goodness, 13 people watching on Twitch. Thank you guys so much. I'm like 4, 5 followers away from getting monetized. So if you could please follow, that would mean so much to me. I'd love it. Thank you guys so much.
I would highly recommend dropping Rickity a follow. It will immediately make your life better. Trust me, it works.
I mean, on other games that I like, there's dialogue. Like, I do voice acting. It's really fun. You know, when I played CK3 base, everyone in the chat named the characters. Like, we had a fun time, I think. And also, Grayzo's on the climb to 10,000 YouTube subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to Grayzo, you're missing out, man. You should.
Come join the party.
Yeah, join the party. Not yet human. He makes my life better for sure. Thank you. Oh, Davies, you don't like wards and wardens? You think it's meh? What do you think, Grayzo? What do you think is the best DLC that
Rose to Power.
Rose to Power. Yeah.
Yeah. It made the game. So I've been playing CK3. I'm about maybe 1,700 hours into it. I'm not as crazy as most folks. I'm not saying I know how to meta and min-max the game, but I've been enjoying the game for a long time. And I felt like when Roads to Power came out, it kind of created like a new game for me. You could be anybody you wanted to be, which I thought was cool. Because I kind of got... Bookmark characters are good, and the more of them, the better, obviously. More bookmarks, it makes it more fun. But being able to create your own and have them establish a kingdom and an empire from absolutely nothing, not just like from a county, is cool to me. I think the idea of playing a family rather than just one character is cool. I've never actually played until the end of a CK3 game. I've never reached like the end credits. Maybe I should. Have you ever tried that?
No, I have not yet. Maybe that'll be
what even happens.
Maybe that'll be a series for me eventually once I get past Baldur's Gate and the Banner Saga.
Yeah, well there you go. Like an asteroid hits the map. It's like, okay, thanks for playing, guys. Picking a character. Like, what's gonna happen when it reaches that end? It's just like end credits. Like, you could be in the middle of a war. You could about to be conquer a new kingdom, and then I think you can actually set it that the time frame doesn't have an end date. I think you can do that somewhere in the settings.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. I saw this one video of like someone just letting the game play to like the year 4000, and it was insane. It was so funny.
I like time-lapse videos too. I done one on the channel before for I done it for oh god, let me find it. It was fun though. It was a bit sneaky for me. I was on vacation and I hadn't put up a lot of content, and I was like, what can I do from a hotel room, because my audio was really crappy. It's like, what can I do that's like kind of engaging, kind of meets the channel needs, but still gives people to look at, right? Kind of shows them I'm still around. So I done a time lapse for a CK3 time lapse, and it's about 20 minutes, and you'll get to see kingdoms form. So I started off as a shattered map. So there's like the Iron Throne, the Stormlands, the Westerlands. None of them exist. They're all just counties. And over time, you got to see what ones became strong and what kingdoms actually formed that would you'd be familiar with in the regular game. It was interesting. The North was the kingdom that formed the quickest.
Yeah, I might just have to abandon this scheme entirely. The problem with the Iron Islands is everyone likes the Greyjoys. No one wants to.
Hey, I like the Greyjoys too, man.
Yeah, no one wants to help me out with this scheme. It's gonna be tough. Oh, Ultra Nonsense 69. Roads to Power is the best right now. All under heaven has a chance to overthrow it. Well, welcome, Ultra Nonsense. I haven't seen you in before, so thanks for joining the party, man. I appreciate it. Oh, Lemmy is streaming, and he says that he's close to the end date, Grayzo. So if you check out his stream.
What is the? If you're streaming right now, let me know. I'll drop you a follow. I would love to see what happens at the end, and to see the progress that you've made in terms of like culture, land grabbing, painting the map, all that sort of good stuff. I think. Oh, there's a question here from Luke, Rickity.
Yeah, sure.
He says, "Who's your favorite Targaryen king?" He said, "Mine's." I always mess up this name. I say Maekar, but I think it's Maekar. I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah. Do you have a favorite Targ king?
Jaehaerys the First. I like diplomats who avoid fighting. I really respect them, and he did not inherit people who had good relations with him, but he made it work, and he was one of the reasons why the kingdom was built so high. Yeah, so he's probably my favorite Targ, king or queen. And if you have any favorite Targ, king or queen, in the comments, let us know. What about you, Grayzo?
So my favorite might surprise you. My favorite is Doran II. Or Darion. He brought Dorne into the realm without the war, and he fought off the first Blackfire Rebellion.
Yeah.
Listas, thanks so much for the super chat. Some gold dragons for the Doran Assassination Fund. You know what to do. You, by the way, you've just guaranteed yourself a name on the hit list. Who would you like us to take out?
I'm not gonna lie, we don't have a good chance right now, but we'll try.
But you get a free kill. You get a free kill with that.
So I just made an alliance with Rhaegar because he's married to our sister Elia. So there's that.
Nice. I have a lot of daughters. Should you land me? If you land me, I could get you some alliances.
I would want to land you. I'm right now doing a claim on like the nearest stepstone to Dorne right now. And I would like to give you that land, like give you all the stepstones, honestly. Like I'd give them all to you if I could.
Well, let's do that. I was gonna say you're holding out me with your 4 out of 5 holdings, but you keep the mainland, man. You keep the mainland. I'll take the islands, and you know what? I'll go after those pesky Greyjoys for you because they wouldn't even give you that alliance. I'll take Redwine. I'll go up the west coast. I'll take the Iron Islands. I'll take Skagos if you want, but I'm your spear, man. You just tell me where you want to point.
Yeah. Overseer says, I like YouTube more. Maybe I should stay here. What's your opinion, Ricky? Honestly, like, Twitch seems to be more active in the chat with me. And honestly, when I'm not collabing, I'm normally reading the chats and a lot more involved with chat. So, and YouTube, sometimes the chat doesn't work. So, like, if you want to chat with me, maybe go to Twitch or maybe see if I could see your YouTube comment first. All right.
But by the way, Listas wanted me to take out Doran. That's not going to happen. No friendly fire allowed, unfortunately. Oberyn is not the leader. He's loyal. He is loyal. I got a martial perk.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab a quick drink of water. Give me 2 seconds. We're on speed 1, so I'm not gonna miss much. But I'll be right back.
Yeah. I'll talk to chat and keep the game going here, guys. This has been fun. Lemmy says he's on 1323 AD, so probably a few streams away from the end. Yeah, I think it ends on like 1463. around the fall of Constantinople. Overseer says you'll stay on Twitch. Okay, yeah, I really appreciate it. I think that I'm mainly a Twitch content creator, and YouTube is more of an archive for me. And as I grow, like as I get monetized, as I'm able to put more time into this, then I'll put more time into improving YouTube as well. I definitely want to do both. Davies says, I love it when a plan comes together. Me too, Davies. Me too. A little bit of friendly fire may be okay, says Overseer. Don't mention it to Ricky. Overseer, I'm in Grayzo's chat too, man. Like, what do you expect? I'm watching it all, man. I'm. All right, let's see. Wow, wow.
All right, we are back.
We are back. We are back with on the collab train. Nice.
Yep. Choo
All
choo. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm like at 84% to get this Stepstone Island. And the cool thing is, once I get it, like I can land you and then you can fabricate claims and you can call me in as an ally and we can crush them so we can build twice as fast. Right? Because then you can fabricate claims on it too.
Yeah, sounds good. By the way, Listless does not have a grudge for you. I don't think she knows that you were playing Doran.
Oh no, it's okay. Listless is super cool. Like I love the lore knowledge that Listless brings to all your streams, man. I enjoy chatting with Listless, so I got no problems with Listless. It's all good.
Yeah, well, I want to give Listless a shout out for the Kings Road tip. If you are playing Kings Road, a lot of other people now, content creators, are playing Kings Road. If you haven't seen Lord Commander's episode 1, go check it out. One of my favorite creators on YouTube. But Listless said, go get the fire sword, and that made all the difference for me in the run. So, Rickity, I know you started on mobile, but as soon as you have the option, get that fire sword, man. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I could actually use some advice on King's Road too. Like I'm in your guild, like I'm sending you money, but like I'm kind of stuck momentum wise and I'm not sure why. Like I think I need to figure out how to craft better stuff. But maybe
So I think it's by design to be. If I'm being completely honest, I feel like it's by design because they probably want you to buy the monthly pass or all of that sort of stuff. So unless you're willing to grind, you will probably be doing repetitive missions for a long time to get that momentum up. That's why I was thinking in the alliance, if I could gift you items, that would maybe increase your momentum because I could give you like some armor, right? That would give you 100, 200, maybe 500 momentum and help you get past that. Like, there's almost like a little bit of a bump once you get past Winterfell and the Dreadfort. You're kind of good for then maybe 20 hours of gameplay, and then it kind of gets to another bump at the Citadel where you need to be a high rank. So it's kind of like that. It's kind of ebbs and flows, man. It like throughout the game, you get to play for a while, and then you have to grind, and you play for a while, and then you have to grind. Like that's what I've noticed in terms of King's Road.
yeah, I agree. Yeah, we will be vassalizing Oberyn, Grayzo's character for sure. I'm like 92%, and we all know Oberyn is gonna be getting this land here that I'm about to grab, and then we can work on a. Actually, I'm just not sure. Maybe I should have just given you one of my counties immediately when the game started.
No. Take the. I'm happy to be the king of the Stepstones.
All right,
but
cool.
if you're fabricating, you're fabricating the claim. Like I'm only 28. I think if I become landed, I lose the refusing marriage option. If not, then I can't get you an alliance. But I might be able to get you them with my 4 children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool. The sand snakes are really interesting in the books. Like one of them is hiding out at the Citadel. Like guys in the comments, especially you Listless, because you know your stuff. What do you think the Dornish are planning in the books? Got any ideas?
They're definitely planning something. Why would they be in the middle of the Reach? It seems dangerous for Martell.
Yeah, like, are they planning a land grab of the Reach? Are they planning to sit on the throne themselves? Yeah, because like the Martells are also descended from the Targaryens, like the Baratheons are. So maybe they're gonna try and use like a female line to grab the throne.
Yeah.
You like the ebb, you don't quite like the flow, says Overseer. Okay.
So I was thinking about building up the camp, but there's no point because you're gonna land me. So men at arms, maybe?
Yeah,
Question
that
mark?
men at arms. I know that when I grabbed land, I was able to keep that. Ricky is at I'm at 49 followers. Really? Thank you guys so
Let's go,
much.
buddy.
I'm one away. Wow, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Just one follower away, and a follow is free. So if anybody wants to hop over to Twitch and follow me, that would be amazing. Yeah, Crusader
So you,
Chronicles. Thank you for being
you want to
excited
tell
for
them what
me.
you run away from, Rickety? It's a pretty big milestone.
Oh, yeah, I am one Twitch follower away from being monetized. So that means I'll be able to invest money, get a better mic, get a better setup, be able to save some money to buy games to stream for you guys. Like, I am one away. So, this is amazing. And I started this 2 weeks ago. I am so overwhelmed. You guys have been amazing. Grayzo has given me great advice. So has everyone I've met. Like, I am overwhelmed. Thank you guys so much. But hey! What? Okay. Crusader Chronicles says you don't know what's going on. Who are we playing as? We're playing as the Martells. I'm Doran, and my good friend Grayzo on YouTube, totally subscribed to him, is playing Oberyn. And Oberyn, I have good news for you. I have a claim.
Yes, sir.
On
Ooh,
land
just in
the
time.
stepstones. So I say.
Okay, give me a second. I'm sailing Oberyn actually over to Sunspear, so when he lands in Sunspear, I think that's a perfect time to press that claim. I'll sail with you then.
You let me know. I have the screen pulled up, and I'm ready to hit declare war.
By the way, have you clicked on the island that's just off the coast of Sunspear, just to the northeast, and looked at the banner that they have? They have a three-headed monkey with a crown, man. It's fantastic.
Do you want that to be your next target? We'll get that for you.
I might have to adopt their coat of arms. It's too good. Although I'd probably put a banana in there somewhere. They got 3 monkeys, 1 crown, no bananas. I don't know. The ratio is doesn't make sense.
Oh, Grayzo. Davies from my chat says your accent is electric. Matt, if you like Grayzo's accent, you should subscribe to him. He's on the road to 10K. Do it. Subscribe to Grayzo. It's a very good choice.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you very much. Was that Matt who said that? Thank you, Matt.
Yep. All right. So let me know. I will click declare war whenever you're ready. We're just waiting.
I was just about to say I'm ready, and then I belched. I'm ready.
All right, declare war.
Okay, now I should be able to join your war if I'm not mistaken. Offer to join war. There you go, sir.
Nice. I don't think we need any of our other allies for this. This is going to be quick work.
Let's go.
Let's save them for an actual challenge.
So just remember here, right? You're landing on Valeris. Look at his banner. It's pretty cool. It's like a skeleton with a lightsaber. Nice.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. So here's my thoughts. Don't land directly on Upper Sunstone. Land on Lower Sunstone.
Oh, yeah, so that we don't get the recently disembarked penalty. Smart. Smart.
Hey, Rickety, you're picking up a Game of Thrones here, man. You're learning. I like it. You're picking up what I'm putting down.
I'm getting ya. I'm getting ya. Yeah,
That's good. That's good.
The Dornish armor is awesome, Crusader Chronicles. I agree. Wow.
It does look great.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, dude, this is so crazy. I can't believe I'm at 49 followers. I just started like 2 weeks ago. This is incredible.
What Lannisters are still alive? Good question. Let me show you. In charge of the Westerlands, it's Tywin the Humorless. Every main Lannister is currently still alive. Guys, if you're interested in what's going on in the realm, please just let us know. We'll do our best to double click and show you. But probably the most strangest thing that's happened is the late Walter Frey has somehow become independent at the crossing. Nobody knows why or how. But it's happened.
I just got to 50 followers.
Congratulations, RickityBridge.
Oh my goodness, thank you guys so much. Oh my goodness. I got to 50. Whoa, thank you so much. I
So
am
we have
so
Ghosty.
blessed.
Well, congratulations. Hang on, let's continue this. A huge congratulations to RickityBridge, who started streaming only 2 weeks ago and has now successfully monetized his channel on Twitch. Thank you so very much for all your support and helping this guy achieve his dream. Right? He wants to play games. He wants to enjoy. He wants to show you what he's all about. And I think you'll love everything that he does. That's Grayzo seal of approval.
Wow. W's in the chat, guys. This is incredible. Okay. So yeah, I am not sure when the recently disembarked penalty goes away though.
So click on your army. Click on your army, and you should be able to see it pops up down the bottom right. You should be able to see a countdown timer every day that passes. It normally says like 20 days or whatever. Brad says good luck. Had to reset my Twitch password for that one. Oh, Brad, what a gent. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Brad.
In terms of what's happening, I can't believe we've hit our goal. You should set a new goal as well. Let's get Rickity to 55 and then 60 by the end of the stream.
That would be amazing. Thank you so much.
What's happened to Rob? There was a question in the chat from Ghost T. Said, sorry, I just joined. Can I get a little bit of a recap? Aerys has killed and wiped out all of the Tullys and put a Stark on the throne of the Riverlands. After the rebellion, Stannis is gone. Sorry, Robert is gone. Stannis has now inherited the Stormlands. We have Mace, the Summer Rose Tyrell, in charge of the Reach. Crownlands is Aerys. The Vale is still Lord John, and in the north we have got Lord Eddard. In the Iron Islands, we still have... Actually, we have Lord Quellan, who's taken over from Torwin. I'm not sure if he starts off there. But if you're curious and you want us to zoom in or double-click, just let us know.
Yep, and we have alliances as the Martells with the Iron Islands, the Targaryens, and the Free City of Lys. So, cool stuff. Recently, recently disembarked penalty is gone. I don't see it, so let's get them.
Go for it.
We outnumber them like 800 to 1. This should be easy. Oh my goodness.
I wasn't attached to your army. Give me a sec. Okay. I'll just jump in with you. Okay.
Do it.
Who's your commander? Lord Beric.
Lord Beric of Torrentine. Now you're my commander, Prince Oberyn the Red Viper. Good choice, game.
Hey,
he should be the commander.
Crusader Chronicles says, have I ever watched The Last Kingdom? Your accent reminds me of the character Finnan. He was cool. The Last Kingdom, I think, is it like a Viking show?
Yes.
Finnan sounds like an Irish name, so I'm not surprised there. But, yeah, I kind of get a few people saying, what's your accent? Where are you from? This is what what someone from North Dublin sounds like. My mother's from Dublin, my father's from Donegal, so I'm a bit of a mix.
Okay, empty
Last Kingdom was good, okay. Sorry, Rick, go ahead.
Okay, I just needed to, I said, empty council position, I just needed a steward really quick. Oh, and, oh no, there's a disease. There's a plague. There's a plague. Salt Dornis pox.
Whereabouts? Hang on. Oh yeah, no, you should be okay. Once it's not at your capital, you should be fine.
Okay. I just got nervous there. I can't wait to give you this land, dude. This is gonna be sick. And then you're gonna be king of the Stepstones. Dude. So cool.
This is Upper Sunstone? We need a way better name than that. Can we get a better name than Upper Sunstone here, folks, in the chat?
Yeah.
Can we get a name for the Vipers, the Red Vipers' new home? Yeah. The Last Kingdom is a history about the great heathen army and Wessex and the last Christian kingdom in England. Oh, okay. Good to know. It's about England during the Danish invasion when England was still different kingdoms. Oh, okay, okay. Viper's Nest, Viper's Rock. We have, well, hopefully we have 2 holdings here so we could do both. But both of those are beautiful.
Okay, so
By the way, Speed 1 is where it's at, folks. Speed 1 is where it's at. You feel way more attached to your characters.
Yeah, Crusader Chronicles says name it Greater Sunstone, LOL. What if we name it the Viper's Nest?
Viper's Nest or Sunstone 2.0? I'm easy. Moonstone, we could call it.
Okay.
You want to name? We need a name suggestion, Rickety, for my new son.
Ooh, that's cool.
See, England in the 800s is like, although I'm from close to that region, we learned about Irish history in school. We learned about the Celts, the Vikings, and the invasions, all of that. So it's completely different from what we were exposed to. So I'll definitely check out that show.
I have to run to the bathroom. Grayzo chat.
Okay.
Come up with an awesome child name. I'll be back in like a couple minutes.
So we have Corin, we have Sanford, we have... Oh my god, I think Crusader wins with this one. We're going to pretend we're in the sand dunes of... Is it Tatooine? In Star Wars. And we're going to go with Anakin. Anakin Sand. Oh, I like that a lot. Thank you for the name suggestion. He's a little bit sickly, but that's okay. He'll get better because he is going to be a student over time. Arrakis. Oh my god, yeah. Arrakis is going to be the next name. That's a great name because of the sand connection. You guys are great. Let's go with that. By the way, did we... Oh, we didn't enforce the demands just yet. That's okay. But let's have a look at the war. So in the war, at the slaughter at Upper Sandstone, we lost 5 soldiers. By the way, the Dornish army are fearsome. They're kind of like the Ale in Wheel of Time. A really, really influential force. They killed 1,900 soldiers, and they only lost 5 of theirs. And in this one, they lost 43, and they killed 844. We have a strong army.
Hi, Tutor. Welcome in, and I am back. Hi, everybody.
Welcome back.
All right. Yeah.
So we had 2 name suggestions. We went with Anakin Sand, Rickety, for the son, and then we have Arrakis as a name suggestion for our next child or grandchild.
Arrakis? We'll go with Arrakis. Maybe Anakin Sand
cool?
later. I like that name. Okay.
I went with Anakin. Sorry, Anakin's there already. Oh no, sorry, Arrakis is there. Apologies.
Yep. Enforce demands.
That's your... Yeah.
But this is not mine no longer. I will grant this to Oberyn.
Oh, we spelled it wrong. Whoops. 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 Sorry.
Okay.
Arakas, I call him. It's not the same, right?
Okay.
You know what I mean.
Can I... Okay.
Here we go. Fixed.
Okay. Grant 2. Okay, I love how Oberyn's brother isn't popping up. Why?
Go to... You click on your dynasty badge.
Uh-huh.
And then living members. And then you should see me there.
Okay.
Welcome everybody on YouTube. There's a couple of new people on the stream. If you haven't already maybe understood what we're trying to do here, we're trying to do a Dornish takeover of Westeros and the Seven Kingdoms. I'm here with my good friend RickityBridge. If you haven't already subscribed to his Twitch or dropped him a follow, please do. We're trying to get him to 60 followers by the end of the night.
That would be insane. Okay.
That's the plan.
This is so... okay. Uh-oh. Okay.
You've been told that you're a bad dad in CK3. Just putting it out there in the sand. Why?
Okay. Oh, Rickety, congrats on the
Quentin.
50 followers. Thank you. It's huge. It literally just happened, Tutor. You just missed it. Dynasty. Martell. Okay, why are you... not popping up in the Martell dynasty. This is really weird. Why can't I land you?
Let me pull up your stream 1 sec.
Yeah, do it. Because this is strange. I searched by all Martells.
So I am located. Hang on. Is there any way that I can maybe just make a request? Arrange a marriage? You might see my character pop up now. I just made a request to arrange a marriage.
Sure.
Then pin me.
Pin. There we go. Sure, I'll accept. Okay. Oberyn.
I didn't really need the marriage. It was more so that you could find me, right? I just spent 450 prestige there, but I'm gonna get landed. It's kind of a decent trade-off.
Yeah. Okay. So like I'm going to you, right? Negotiate settlement.
Oh, you know what? I think I know what it is.
Yeah.
I'm in Sunspear. You can negotiate the settlement. Yeah, you can do that.
Select Prince Oberyn will hold or receive at least one county together. What? How does that make sense? Cause look, everything is blacked out on my stream, dude. This is so weird.
Okay, 1 second.
You need a duchy?
Can you go to my character for a second?
Yeah, I'm on him.
Can you invite him to court?
I can offer you squire.
Oh. Let me see. Maybe can I join your courts?
This is really strange. I'm normally able to just land landless people all the time easily. Revoke a duchy from someone else and give it to him?
Hang on, what titles do you hold? Oh, revoke a duchy, maybe. So you hold Sunspear? Lordship of Suns. You need to create another duchy. Is there any other duchies that you can create? I don't want you to give me Sunspear.
I have a claim on High Lordship of the Tor. I don't know where that is. Oh, that's right here. Click on the flag
and then, yeah.
I mean, I could take the Tor and give it to you, maybe. I just don't know why. Hold on, I need to find a new Chancellor really quick. Yeah, it's so weird that I can't just land you. Right?
Yeah, that's kind of strange.
Should I try and like take the Tor, this part of Dorne, and try and give it to you? Because it's not letting me give you a county for some reason.
Yeah, you'll have to revoke a title to do that, I think.
Okay.
So click on the guy that holds the title.
The title of the Tor? Okay.
Yeah. High Lordship of the Tor. He's got like a green banner.
Yeah. Retract vassal, give vassal directive.
Do you have revoke title as an option on that screen? You're on the right screen. I'm just not sure if you have.
No,
maybe
you cannot revoke titles from a vassal who has a Vactal contract with protected title revocation. So it's not letting me.
Okay, well let me show you how you get around that. So essentially, he has a contract. So it's similar to how you said, "Hey,
it could be because we're at war," says Luke. Someone declared war for this land back while I was trying to land you. Pirate crew's conquest of the High Lordship of the First Stepstones. I think after we resolve this, it will let us.
Yeah, let's try it out. I have a suggestion after that if this doesn't work, but let's try it out. I agree with Luke. I think that makes sense.
Yeah. Give him less levies and take his rights away, says Overseer.
That is exactly what I was going to say. Is you can say you can give me less soldiers, but you no longer have title protection. And then immediately once he agrees to that, you say, yoink, give me that title.
Title revocation, give me less soldiers, modify the contract. Okay.
And you said you said title revocation?
Yep, revoke title.
Okay, you're gonna get some tyranny here, but tyranny you should use on cool off at CK. You don't want to be the best ruler. You don't want to be everybody's friend. You want to kind of be tyrannous a little bit every so often.
Okay, so Revoke the title.
Yep.
Let's see
and
what
I'll take that.
happens. Okay, we've just
I might
won
need-
this
I
war.
might need- Okay. Welcome, Patri. Good to see you. Any tips on getting the game to no lo- Any tips on getting the game to run longer without the speed slowing down? I have seen that it's compatible up to speed 3. Anything after that, I get desync issues. But I've noticed that on other Paradox games too.
Okay.
I think maybe I'm not sure if you had a LAN party, whether that would be better than playing over Wi-Fi and over long distances. Maybe that's the way to do it. But honestly, I'm not too sure, buddy.
Okay.
I wish I could help.
Opinion of... Okay. Why it doesn't let me sort by opinion?
You should be able to click on me as a character and then grant titles now. Oh,
Okay.
disband your army.
Yep. Disband the army. Okay, brother, Oberyn the Red Viper.
Arrakis is dead.
Oh no, that's sad.
How did he die?
Negotiate settlement. Okay. High Lordship of the Tor. That's the one we want to give away, right? Okay. Negotiate
Yeah, that
settlement.
sounds right.
Okay.
I
Let's see if
accept.
it'll take it.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Let's
Can I
go.
be Spy Master, please?
Oh, dude, you are so Spy Master. Whatever loser's Spy Master is getting replaced this second. Yeah.
Oh, I'm in. Okay, sweet.
3
yeah, so I'm at
seconds.
your disposal now to basically be your shadow in the night.
Let's
Your
go.
in
Okay.
darkness.
You are going to be King of the Stepstones too. As soon as I figure
Okay.
out how to give you this land.
Okay.
Why? Okay, what if I give the Stepstones to your kid and just hang on to it for now because I need to figure out. Maybe once I get the whole duchy, it will let me. Okay.
So Listless is accusing Doran of killing my bastard son, but he died of sickness.
Yeah.
Listless, I don't know what you have against Doran, but it's not really working out tonight. Maybe you and Doran need to shake hands, you know? Maybe you guys need to just
Yeah.
go and have your peace.
Dude,
Go figure it out. Go for coffee.
Yeah, I am totally just letting Oberyn do whatever he wants. Did Anakin live, or did he get replaced by Arrakis? Crusader Chronicles, Vader voice, no!
Arrakis Sand. Oh my god, his name is Arrakis Sand. That's so good.
I know.
Arrakis Sand has passed away, but there's room for Arrakis too. But we have yet to have Anakin.
Okay, so I just
I
voted
like the
for
Ferment treachery.
you to be heir for the... Okay, I think I might know why.
Wait, hang on. For the role play, I need to go to Sunspear and pay homage to you because you just granted me a title. So let me do that.
Do it.
Let me pop in and say, hello, everybody. It is I, the prodigal son. I've returned. Oh, an alliance with, yeah, you're pretty crappy. No thanks.
Overseer says, can I be your steward? Ricky is in debt. Overseer, I am in debt. Yeah, I had a war and I had my armies up too long because I was trying to figure out how to land Oberyn. You're right, I made a mistake. RickityBridge made a mistake for sure. Oh, Grayzo is Pedro Pascal, I see, lol. Yeah, Crusader Chronicles, he's Oberyn the Red Viper.
Well, you got Patriot saying, any tips on the game slowing down? My playthroughs go to about 60 years from game start, and then I start running into speed issues. Are you running any mods, Patriot?
Alright.
Any sub mods, anything crazy like that?
Show Prince Oberyn in at once.
I'm actually gonna disband these guys. I don't need them.
Serve me well, Prince Oberyn.
Beautiful.
You get a bunch of prestige! Yay!
Hey, and the dynasty gets renowned, so that helps us both. That's kind of like insider trading there. You know what I mean? Like, well, let's just keep doing that, and the dynasty's gonna be worldwide, like rock
For
stars.
sure. Yes, and I am now gaining some money. So that's nice. I'm in debt, I'm gaining money.
Okay.
Overseer says, if you have a child to spare, can you name him after me? Ulf will grow up to be the greatest steward you've ever seen, and that's a promise. Okay, Overseer. If I have another kid, I will name. Oh, look. It's a print. Dude, you said name a kid after you, and then it happened. Okay. Ulf, may you grow strong and wise and be the best steward ever, my son. There you go, Overseer.
Lord, my king,
Yes?
my king.
Uh-huh.
We have, because we're now landed, because you have granted me these titles, and I'm happy to be home in the lovely, hot sunshine of Dorne. I now have daughters, previous sand snakes, that are to be wed. And they can give us some powerful alliances, if you wish.
Good.
One of which is the Reach, but we're gonna say no to Lord Loras. But we could ally to Bravos for 19,000 soldiers if you wanted to.
That is an excellent idea, brother. See it done.
I would. It's not going to get us a matrilineal alliance, but I'm okay with that. If you're okay with that.
I am also okay with that. See it done. I think that is an excellent idea to get the free cities on our side.
Okay, and now I still have the refusing marriage. Like, what happens if I die? What happens?
Yeah, who is your heir? I think as long as they're of your dynasty, you'll be fine. Right now, I'm your heir.
It says you have no heir. The game will end after you die.
Oh no. Okay. Can you get married?
No, I don't think I can, but I might be able to adopt now that I'm landed.
Okay, try and see if you can adopt then, because we don't want me to be playing for both of us because you're way better at this game than me.
Well, let's throw down a save because if needs be, I could load it and remove that trait.
Okay, good.
Do you want me to try that, or
Sure.
do you want to just continue until?
Yeah.
Okay.
Try and remove it. See if you can, and if something breaks, we can just load. It'll be fine.
Okay, 1 second. Remove refuse marriage trait. By the way, this trait is also in Realms in Exile on Sauron and Gandalf and any of the main characters. If you wanted to remove this trait, you probably need to follow the same instructions. I think also people that are in the King's Guard also have this trait. So use debug mode, and then okay. So I got the command. I'm gonna take a second here. I'm gonna do a shout out to our channel members. I'm gonna reload. We're probably gonna have to hot join again, Rickity. Just a second. I'm gonna save it just to make sure we have it saved. Okay, let's end game. Let's do a shout out to our channel members, and I'm gonna load up in debug mode. Oops, wrong screen. There we go. So here's the thing. When you exit as well, can I get you to load it up in debug mode? And that way then when we switch off debug mode, we won't have to load it again. We can just continue to save.
That...
do you know how to load up debug mode?
No. I'm going to be honest with you. I've never messed with debug mode before.
It's a blessing and a curse. It's good because it's God mode, right? So you can do whatever you want. But what you want to do is you want to add this to your launch options. Here, I'll ping it to you on Discord. 1 sec.
Okay. Yeah, right now I just hit exit to main menu.
Okay, cool. Folks, we're just trying to remove the marriage trait for Oberyn. Sorry, remove the refused marriage trait for Oberyn.
Okay.
Give me a second. This is what you want to put into... That's what you want to put in the launch options, Rickety. So it's in general, in your Paradox CK3 kind of launcher, under general, there's an option for launch options. And once you do that, you can then launch it in debug mode.
Okay, so I have to go to the Paradox launcher, and I'm not on the main menu because right now I'm just looking at the main menu.
Yeah, you got to kind of quit the game and go back out and
Okay.
right click, kind of Crusader King, similar to how you roll back the beta earlier on. Similar scenario. Properties, and then when you're there, you want to do
Okay.
general, and then you copy and paste what I
Sorry,
shared
guys.
with you.
We're going dark for a bit. My apologies.
That's okay.
But it's okay. We will be back soon. Okay.
It'll be worth it. Oberyn's gonna have a wife.
Okay.
I appreciate your patience with this. Sorry, I think it would be a better story if he's able to marry. It would be easier for us.
I totally agree, and we are going to be back very soon here. Okay, so I put what you sent me in the launcher, and then we should be seeing the game again automatically. We should be seeing the game here automatically. Okay.
We
Hold
can
on.
make some more Anakins. Crusader Chronicles said.
Yes, we can make so many more Anakins. We'll make all the Anakins needed. Okay. Here we go. So I am seeing the screen, and we should be back up now.
Checksum should be CCA2.
Okay. CCA2? Okay. We'll see.
Well, CCA2?
Yeah, we'll CCA2.
Okay. Okay. How do I load this? Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, no.
Host the game. Let's try it. Okay.
All right.
I have it on auto accept for hot join. I'm gonna switch that off, and then we'll get people to ping me if needs be.
Yeah, I selected join game, and my check sign is also CCA2.
Hey, well then we're good. Okay.
Okay.
So
but I'm not
we're
seeing
back
your
in.
game yet. Oh, now I am.
Okay. Let me know when you're there. I think I'm in here by myself.
I am loading. I am loading. It's the Ricky is loading song. You love how ominous the Game of Thrones opening music is? Yeah, it is very ominous.
Folks, if ever you're wondering how to remove that trait, if you load up debug and just paste remove _ trait refusing _ marriage, that should do it for you. He is good to marry, and we're not going to cheat. We're going to switch off debug mode now. Okay. We only cheated a little bit.
Yeah, just one small thing so that we could, play the game. Nothing too crazy, right?
Exactly. And now alliance power. Oh my god. I'll wait until you're in so you can see this. But there's a good alliance available to us.
Okay, I should be in now. I should be in. Do you see me? Yes, I've loaded.
Yeah,
okay,
I see you.
Awesome. All right,
Welcome
what
back.
do you see?
My liege, I've received a raven from the west.
I see. The Westerlands?
It states there should be a marriage between. Oh my god, her name is so good too. Oh wait, whoa. Yeah. Her name is so good too. Her name is Dorna. It's almost like she was meant to marry into Dorne. Dorna Lannister.
I see.
Who is obviously a Lannister, but if we have a look at succession, she is not in line. Does she have a claim? She does not have a claim, but she would get us an alliance with the Lannisters for 44,000 soldiers.
I say
which
that is a good idea.
Okay, let's go with it. She is not of age, though. Oh, I probably should have looked at that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hang on. If we say adults...
Yes.
And we say we want alliance power, we could ally to the Beesburys, who's a vassal of Hightower.
I see.
But I think the Red Viper's going to stay alive for a couple of years. I think we're good.
Yes. I mean, Overseer brings up a good point. We can get rid of the Reach, and Lemmy says Halo Reach. Nice. Underrated game, Halo Reach, in my opinion. Yeah. Like, it would be cool to make a move on the Reach. I think we're still building up, though.
I think you, honestly, I think you might be okay because I'm going to join the war. I just got an ally with Dragonstone, with Rhaegar, because he's technically my brother-in-law because he married my sister, right?
Yeah.
So Rhaegar is my brother-in-law, so I'm going to grab that. I have about 3,000 soldiers. If you were to go to war with the Reach right now, you're gonna need a claim. So you're gonna pick. You gotta pick where you want to take. My suggestion would be the island.
Yeah.
Or
yeah, Arbor.
Yeah, if you take Redwine Anchorage, you see that? It's a special building. It's 20% domain taxes.
Yeah, the Lordship of Wineguard is what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So if you grab that, you'll get the special building. That means technically Dorne, in terms of the roleplay, would have a fleet.
I like it. A fleet for the Dornish. Very well.
Yeah, and if we're fighting the Reach, they are not allied to anybody. You have allies with the Ironborn who can join you, and the Targs.
Yes.
So I think we should be able to take that, to be completely honest.
I agree. Then I think that I will fabricate a claim on Wineguard, and you can fabricate a claim on like the next best one, and we can try and take them both out at once. We can both start a war and then join each other's wars, right?
Yeah. So I can do. You have Wineguard, and then. So there is a special building on the island north of that, which is called Mermaid Rocks. There's a special building. I don't think it's built. I don't think it's built yet, but it could be built. Okay.
If you want to take that one, yeah, why not?
I cannot construct that building. Okay. I want to see if I can take stuff that is it's gonna get us a lot of cash.
Yeah, makes sense.
I might try to take the high tower, honestly.
Okay.
Take their capital. I'm gonna press a claim on their capital.
All right, do it. So I'll fabricate a claim on Wineguard, and you can fabricate a claim on the capital, and we can work together to try and take them out. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Sweet. Sounds good.
Yeah, whenever you're ready to unpause, we can unpause. We can try and get a duchy claim, says Overseer. Yeah, that would be awesome. But isn't it just a possible side effect? Like, it's just a random roll if we get the duchy, right?
Yeah, it depends. Like, it depends how good your septon is. Septon. Or septon, yeah.
Yeah.
If they're good, normally you get a higher chance of getting duchies. King Aerys is being attacked by the Vale.
Uh-oh.
War of Revenge. This is basically a big war. We should side with the Targs here.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
The rebels will pay dearly for this. Yeah, our sister is still married. Okay. Also, you need to see this, Ricky. If you will declare war at the same time, you'll be hostile to each other, so you can't work together. Also, a vassal can't declare war on the same person as their liege. Okay. So we'll have to do my war and then your war and then my war. Whoever gets the claim first. Okay. So the rebels will pay.
That's good. That's a good tip.
The rebels will pay dearly for this. Okay, we'll do it.
So the rebels will pay dearly for this. Yeah, King Aerys shall have all my men. I'm gonna go west to Summer Cove because it's the nearest independent area.
Cool.
That's where I'm heading with my army.
Yeah, we both have pretty big armies now, so this will be fun. Yeah, I don't know where to go. Oh, the Baratheons are. It looks like it's literally just a Vale. Like, oh, and the north. The north is.
Greyjoys too.
Oh, Greyjoys? Oh, we're allied with the Greyjoys. That's too bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, just go ahead and sail up there. Make sure King's Landing doesn't get destroyed. These Targs. I feel like watching everyone's CK3 streams. I'm learning a bit, says Lemmy. Cool, man. I'm glad.
Hey, I got an alliance with the Freys. with
Nice.
Martin Rivers. He doesn't have a claim though. I'm gonna take that because we could probably call him into the war.
Do it.
And any other ones? Alliance Power. Who are you? Lower Vale Man. I'll take that as well. Matrilineal maybe? No. Okay, I'll take it. You?
Okay.
Yeah, you got a couple of alliances now, a little bit stronger.
Nice. Yeah.
There's a great song playing right now. I'm not sure if it's the same. Oh, hang on, we disconnected. We're out of sync.
Oh no. Okay, I'll just leave the game and rejoin. It happens.
Okay, I was at the 7th of the first moon. I'm not sure if that matters in terms of the date, but I won't unpause until you join.
Yeah. It's all good. I'm hopping back in. Crusader Chronicles says rebel scum. You got that right.
Agreed to become my liege will appoint me as a captain or commander. I'm willing to fight. I think that's a good thing to take.
Yep. Yep, you're
Like
also
Tymans
the
might be good.
spy master of Dorne, which is really cool.
Oh yeah, I should be scheming for you, man. Like, what's your schemes? What's your next plan? Like, for me, we want to probably take out the Cleganes.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
there any Cleganes? Yeah. So the mountain is still alive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start a murder scheme against him.
Do it. The mountain
Yeah,
that
40%.
gets his face kicked in and poisoned. That can be his new name instead of the mountain that rides.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
The mountain that got schooled. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
he
back.
did, but then also he came back with the most. We just weren't expecting what happened.
Yeah, I am back if you want to
You're back?
unpause.
Okay, great.
I'm all good.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great.
All right.
All right.
I'm
Anyone could
going
unpause, so
to defend King's Landing for the second time this playthrough.
oh, we have a son.
Oh, nice.
He's gonna be called Anakin, right?
Yeah. Crusader Chronicles 1 Anakin.
Anakin the second, right? Because we already had an Anakin.
Yeah.
Oh, we had Arrakis. Let's go. This is Anakin. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Oh, he got the beautiful trait. Nice. Little beautiful boy. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Overseer says the game is kind of boring to him. Purely on skill,
Yeah, it's
I'm
up to
the
you,
best.
man. You can watch.
Yeah.
It's up to you, man. You can watch whatever you want. It's enjoyable for me.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Yeah, I'm not the best at this game. I still have so much to figure out. But yeah, I'm glad you're in the chat giving advice, Overseer. You do know a lot about the game, so I really appreciate it.
Beautiful trait. It wasn't even inheritable. You just got it.
Listless, Doran's sons aren't dying. I'm just saying. Listless, what do you got against Doran? I literally gave a whole duchy to Oberyn, and I made him spy master. Like.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would be the easiest point in time right now if I was to change alliances and play intrigue, but I'm not going to do that. I think it makes more fun, makes more sense for us to team up here.
Yeah. Though maybe you could do a video on your own with Oberyn taking out Doran. That might be an interesting video. You know, he's just had enough of his brother like scheming and not actually doing stuff. Okay. I might regret this, but I'm gonna help the Targs.
Oh, blasphemy.
I know.
I'm also allied to them too, right? So it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, too bad we couldn't start like 20 years before and marry Elia to someone else and like actually plan this out when Ares goes mad, like, you know. But they don't have that bookmark, so we gotta do what we can, right?
there's a beautiful piece of lore that's after happening just without me spotting it. And shout out to Listless who spotted it in the agents to try kill Gregor, the #1 assassin, is the Hound.
Oh, that's so cool. I love it.
How cool is that?
The Hound
Yeah, it's
getting his
nice.
revenge.
Yeah.
Oh,
We got a 95% chance now.
dude. Yeah, if I can join the scheme, I will. Just let me know. I'm not sure, but my guy's intrigue is pretty good too.
Luke says, I completed the Reigns of Castamere Targaryen conversion. Is this a Reigns of Castamere about the Targaryens? Can you share that, please? I'd be interested in learning about that.
Oh yeah, remember we were in the chat when you were doing the Blackfires, and he had that whole song. Right. He says he did the whole thing. Yeah, dude, put it in the chat. That's awesome.
Sure.
Do it.
I went west and they were neutral, so sorry, Summer Cove. I just showed up for a bit of a holiday, but I need to get out of here. This is not. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna go mess with the Ironborn.
Do it.
I'm on the west coast anyway.
I'm messing with the area right now, even though it's my favorite place. Like, if I could control one of the great houses, it would be the area. Like, it's super strategic and defensible.
Yeah.
But my favorite...
Great castle.
Yeah, my favorite...
You okay with heights?
Yeah, I'm okay with heights.
Okay.
My favorite great family is the Martells, though. That's why I wanted to do this one.
Yeah, I think it was a good idea. Not a lot of people play AGOT as the Dornish, so I thought it was a great idea. I've done the one-off episode as the Viper, but I'm so excited to play him again. It's been a fun one. And Doran is great in terms of intrigue. He's a great character in the books. Kind of feel bad for him in terms of how he's ailing and stuff, but he's a good man.
Yeah, so far he's not ailing, so that's nice. And we have 2 extra kids here, so that's cool.
Luke, if I may, I hope I have your permission to read this aloud. But this is the Reigns of Castamere Targaryen conversion by Luke Riley. Who are you, the proud lord said, that I must bow so low? Only a dragon of a different scale, that's all the truth I know. With scales of black and scales of red, a dragon still breathes flame. And mine is hot. And mine is strong and hot, my lord, just as hot as yours. Oh, I like it a lot. I just desynced. I'm not sure if that's the same on your end. Well done, Luke. That's fantastic. Well done.
Yeah, I have to hop back in. And sorry about my dog barking, everybody. That was epic, Luke. Well done. Overseer says you like going from peasant to emperor in like 100 years and 2 real-life hours. Nice. I haven't tried to do something like that before. Sounds fun. Maybe once I get better at the game, I'll try it.
I think you're doing pretty well so far. Like, you've stolen the land, you landed me. I might be biased, but I'm pretty happy with how you're running. I got a nice castle so far. Yeah. I was just wandering the sand dunes and the free city.
Yeah, really nice castle. And who?
Oh, that's speaking of the castle, I need to rename it.
Yeah, everyone in the chat. What do you think Oberyn's castle should be named?
It's called a Tor right now. So how many holdings have I got? I've got 2 holdings. I've got the Tor and Barbary. So let's rename those. Viper's Nest was one, right? Lordship of the Viper's Nest. Let's go with that.
Yep, that was my idea. I'm not sure what the chat thinks about it, though.
Well, you gave me the title, so I'll give you that.
Okay.
Viper's Nest, okay. And then we need another one for our main holding, the Tor.
Alright, chat, you got this. Come up with a really cool name.
This is the realm capital of Oberyn, the Red Viper, Martell.
Yeah.
This is him, and he's truly magnificent.
The Reigns of Castamere is absolute fire. Like, I just want to sing it. It's so cool. Okay.
Oh, Lucas put in verse 2 here. And so he spoke, and so he spoke. The Lord upon my throne, and now the flames keep over his hall, and all the word fears. That's cool. Viper's Lair. Okay.
I desynced again.
Looks like that's okay. I haven't. Multiplayer, right? Am I right? Viper's Lair.
Multiplayer.
Okay, let's do it. Viper's Lair, Viper's Nest, Viper's Couch, Viper's Kettle, Viper's Fridge. Let's name it all after the Viper. Let's go.
Viper stream.
Yeah.
Man, Luke, that's fire, dude. So cool. All
It
right.
sounds better if you sing it. Oh, I'm not gonna sing for you, buddy.
All right.
Nice try, though.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Rickity's gonna sing it. Go for it, man.
Who are you? The proud Lord said that I must bow so low. Only a dragon of different scales, that's all the truth I know. With scales of black and scales of red, a dragon still breathes flame. And so he spoke, that Lord upon my throne. And now the flames keep o'er his hall, and all the world now fears. There we go. I did my best. And
Bravo.
I'm back.
Tip of the hat. And he just arrives at that moment. I love it. It's beautiful. He sang his way in. Nice.
I am an unhinged theater kid. I will do voices. I will sing. It's way too much fun for me.
Luke gives you a huge thumbs up. That's great.
Awesome.
Sandor is dead. Oh, sorry. Gregor is dead.
Nice.
The mountain that rides is now gone. And then... Who else did Oberyn not like? He should have rivals. Like, he should have the mountain as a rival at the start of the game. Personally, I feel like that would make sense.
Yeah, I agree.
Who else does Oberyn like? Who does he not like? I don't think he likes Tywin. But I think Tywin's dead. No, he's not. I don't think he likes Tywin. I'm gonna try kill Tywin.
Great singing, says Lemmy in my chat. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. I have too much fun with it. All right. Yeah, so I just sieged down the Eyrie. Okay. Yeah, dude, if you can get rid of Tywin, do it. Why not?
4 months? Okay, good job. I see you there. That is the strangest siege, the Dornishmen in the hills and the mountains of the Eyrie.
I know, right? That. Yeah, I'm just trying to, like, you know, get enough positive war score and also get gold because, you know, when you have an army, you just bleed gold the whole time. It's like debt happens instantly.
I can help with that. I can help with that. So if you go to your council it depends, right? You want to keep an eye on this. If you're okay with gold, you can kind of forget about it. But if you're suffering with that, if you go to your Master of Arms and then change the focus to organize army, it saves a lot on your unraised and raised men at arms.
Yeah, I have
so, like, the bottom icon.
Yeah, I have him on organized army right now.
Okay, if you're about to go into the battle, like about to charge into a fight, flip it to the Scarecrow one just above it, because that will give your captain effectiveness up to 20% extra damage.
All right.
But it costs more money to be on that one.
Well, he's also really bad at his job, so that might be hurting me.
Yeah, you might want to swap him out.
Yeah, I did, and everything looks a lot better. As far as gold wise,
your admiral as well has an option to get you more domain taxes if they're good too.
Nice. Protract trade. Cool. Do it.
I found probably one of my favorite banners actually. What is this? Can you see where I'm sieging? If you go to the Iron Islands and go to the Southwest Island across like 9 o'clock from Pike.
Yeah.
And have a look at the banner that's on the castle for Salt Cliff. It's like a Hydra or something. It's
Dude.
You see that?
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I thought it was a Targ banner when I first looked at it.
Yeah. It's like a multi-layered Kraken or something.
Yeah.
Oh. What screen am I on? Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to siege down the area because they started this mess. Here we were, about to take some land from our hated rivals in the Reach, and then this happens.
How long is it going to take you? I'm at 3 months here.
Siege progress. It says I have 2 months left. I already got their
For the
main
Eyrie?
castle.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I already got the Eyrie siege down. Now I'm on the fort in stone.
Well, when you click on the hole in there for a second, Fort and Stone, click on that.
Yeah.
It should tell you how much gold is in there, because I see you're in debt. So it should tell you what gold. It should say loot. So you got 8 gold there. You see that?
Oh, okay. And this one has 22. Or 26. I should do that one next. No, 34. That's a good tip. Thanks, man.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully you'll get prisoners as well, and then you're able to ransom those too.
Yeah, that would be nice. Because I'm a little bit strapped for cash right now.
I've got 38 gold, but once I get to what do I need to send you a gift? Because you sent me one. I need 150, but I can pay you back. I'm good for it, man. I promise.
Nah, it's all good. You needed to refresh your men-at-arms, and I accidentally got them killed. So I'm like, yeah, I'll just send the gold.
I just went on a bit of a wander through the hottest desert in the game, not knowing where we were going. It wasn't a good move. No. It wasn't the best of moves, but that's okay. We live, we learn, we improve. Yeah, 100%. So a lot of people are trying to protect Tywin. He's tough to kill. But we could potentially get a vassal in the Westerlands to help us if we were to give him some scheme advantages. I'm going to do that.
Alright. Wow, 7 people
Minus
watching
96.
on Twitch. Thank you so much. Ooh, minus 96. That's a tough nut to crack. Huh.
Yeah. I think the Ironborn are distracted with the rebellion in the east, and I'm not going to try take Pike, because Pike is an absolute beast to try take. It's fort level 27, but I'm hoping to get at least a base of operations here. And I should have it in 18 days.
Nice. Okay, well I just sieged 2 areas in the area and no one's come after me yet, so we're just gonna...
We're losing battle score in terms of the war. We've lost most of the battles that we've been in. We're just winning by sieging right now.
Yeah, that's strange. I don't see any, like, enemy armies around right now.
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay.
You call in an ally? Oh, hang on. Oh, I think we desynced again.
Yep. All right.
Multiplayer, man.
Leaving and loading back in. Woohoo! That's what we're here to see, right? The loading screens. Look how beautiful they are. Right now I'm seeing a beautiful shot of River Run. It's pretty cool.
It is actually a pretty nice shot.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're late joining, if you're wondering what we're doing, if you're curious about why we're streaming, we are doing the Rise of Dorne, the Takeover of Westeros by House Martell with the RickityBridge and Grayzo. We are playing as Oberyn and Doran Martell, trying our best to expand their power in the Seven Kingdoms. So far, we've taken a little bit of the Stepstones. We have been loyal to the Targaryens, and we're trying to forge alliances throughout the realm to gain significant power where we can then infiltrate the Reach and maybe press a claim in the seat of the power of House Hightower, the Lordship of Old Town, and also Orchard Watch of the Arbor is our main targets just to start off.
Yeah.
Hopefully that helps if you're tuning in a little bit late.
Well, thank you for covering for me. I'm back. Woohoo!
Welcome back.
Man, they did such a good job on this mod. I cannot believe it's free, guys. Like, if you have...
It's insane, right?
Yeah, if you have CK3 and you just want to try out, like, a completely different, like, play style, it's almost like a new game, isn't it? Like, so amazing.
Yeah, it is. Especially for anybody that's a fan of a Song of Ice and Fire, the Game of Thrones universe. You can get completely immersed in this game. You can start off as a nobody and claim the throne. You can play as your favorite Westeros dynasty and secure their power for ages.
Yeah.
Or you could just play out the main story and maybe do how you feel Game of Thrones should have ended. There's talk about them adding the White Walkers. There is the section beyond the wall already with wildlings and their own struggle mechanic. There is the land to the east in Essos with some other areas that have yet to be added in terms of Valyria, the Dothraki Sea, all the way to Asshai. But you have hours and hours of fun here. And again, as Rickity said, it is a free build. There's a lot of people that take the time and effort to build this sort of a game, and yeah, it's insanely good. I would absolutely recommend downloading a Game of Thrones mod for CK3 and joining their Discord to show them the support. It's fantastic.
I desynced again.
It's okay. We're playing speed 1, man. Like we're not in a rush here,
no.
so do what you need to do.
No, what happened? Okay, now I don't
Plugs
hear
out
anything.
router. Plugs out the
Hold
router.
on.
Plugs it back in. Have you tried switching it off and on again? I see the beautiful banner of House Blackfire and the Rebellion of the Golden Company on your screen. That's cool. All right. Just while we're waiting there, let me jump in here. So I just pinned
Alright.
Rickity's Twitch.
Can
if you want to go give him a follow,
I can't hear
please do.
right now.
Rickity's back in the stream, hopefully back in real life. Can we hear the man, the myth, the legend? Is he there? Maybe he hasn't joined the Discord call. Okay, give it a sec. I cannot hear you, bud. Hello? So he's back in the game, folks. To Dorne to find out if there has been news of RickityBridge. Last we heard, he was plotting a siege on the Vale. Let's have a look. His armies are pretty okay. They're in the fort in Kipras here. While the Reach... Oh, the Reach are allies in this war. No way. Look at that. The Dornish and the Reach fighting side by side